To be able to read and write fluently, young learners must internalize that the spelling of words can be concluded from the way they are pronounced, mostly. Think of the spoken word bring, which can be broken down or segmented into the component sounds b, r, I, n, g, and thus into the letter sequence b, r, I, n, g. This is immediately apparent to practice readers and writers because their brains have learned to automatically map words in this way. However, some learners find it very difficult to automate the mapping of words. Some cannot manage it at all. Dybuster Orthograph helps the brain to map the spoken versions of words onto their written forms. Instead of simply requiring the brain to link black letters with sounds, it allows the brain to learn using colors, shapes, 3D structures, and sounds. Studies have shown that the integration of multiple senses enables learners to achieve an average improvement of more than 30% over a period of only 3 months. Training begins with the color game. Here, each letter of an often confused pair, such as D and B, is associated with a color.
B is, for example, associated with bright blue, and D with red.
The brain will hence learn to associate the prefix dis with red, and thus to write it with a D. The second game is the graph game.
including
This game trains the brain in syllabication, the division of words into syllables, and teaches the brain to perceive syllabication as a structure. This in turn makes it easier for learners to segment words into phonemes or composite sounds. Finally comes the learning game. After the words are read out loud,
information,
learners use colors, shapes, structures, and sounds to help them convert these words to writing.
receive,
The multisensory aids allow the brain to automate the conversion of sounds to text. At the same time, they allow learners to correct themselves when they make mistakes. Dybuster Orthograph contains a vocabulary of 8,000 basic English words. It also offers standard programs in foreign languages. On top of this, users can easily add their own words and word lists, allowing learners to practice with a custom body of vocabulary or with foreign languages.